classic play, where they all have incremental times increases. So bullet chess is more like a fun format where it's a minute. So
Like
it's
that's
just
what you
really
have per
fast.
turn, or that's like...
No, that's the time you have overall.
Oh, so like every time like your turn ends?
No,
Or, like, that's the total time of the game?
of your moves. So it's 2 minutes kind of total. But after a certain amount of moves, you get an additional time increase. So if you run out of time, so it's basically instinctive chess, where it helps build like instinctive patterns.
Yeah.
Then there's blitz, which is 3 minutes. So you have a maximum total of 3 minutes for all of your moves. So in the moment your opponent moves, your timer clock starts, and then you have to make a move, and it passes to your opponent.
Okay.
And then there's rapid, which is basically like the format everyone wants to play. But rapid, I think that's rapid is the...
Rapid is,
No,
yes.
actually technically, so rapid is like a 10-minute play. You have 10 minutes on your clock to make all your moves.
Yeah.
But classic is a 30-minute. It follows many of the same rule sets as rapid, but it's a 30-minute clock, depending on what levels. Because like the more higher advanced tournaments, the time just sort of increases. So like at the international and higher, I believe in worlds, you get 45 minutes to your clock.
Yeah.
And then after a certain set of moves, so after you've done your 50th move, you get an increase in time. So you get a little, I think it's like 5 minutes to your time, or 10, whatever.
Okay.
So at the international stage, you see games that go on way longer.
Yeah.
There are also games that go on for days.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, chess can go on for days?
Yes, there's another format where you're only allowed to make one move a day. So this is designed for like theoretical play, where people develop and design lines of play in chess. It's more analytical, but what ended up happening, one of the popular things, is when they came out with the first supercomputer, the world champion at the time he fought the supercomputer that was created to play chess. I believe he beat it in an overall, because he lost a few and they drew a few, and then he beat it in the overall standing in their tournament play. But
Yeah.
so there's days play. There's also way back there was the world champion versus the world. So they put it out. So they made the game public, and he would make one move a day, and the opponents would have to come up with a plan on that same day, or was it the next day? They had to, within that 24-hour period from him making his move, they had to develop a plan, and everyone would submit like the moves they wanted, and they'd come up with these huge drafts and stuff about the analytics of the game. So they would make a move, and then he would make a move, and so it was one guy facing the entirety of the world collective. It was funny because he had the different international bodies all sort of saying which was the best move and all their data behind it and all that stuff, or counter arguments about why this particular move is stronger than others. And this is way before we came out with like computers and stuff. So as it stands right now, like there are several different types of computers that are designed for chess that can rate your moves depending on its engine.
Yeah.
Based on its design, so it'll tell you whether or not you're getting an advantage by playing a certain move, or it'll look several steps, like moves ahead, based on calculations of how it analyzes the board. And this was before that time, and this was the entire world doing what a supercomputer does to beat the world champion. But the world champion ended up winning anyways. Yeah, he beat the world. He played some incredible chess. Apparently, he had like 6 or 7 moves that have never been cataloged before in the world of chess.
That's
During that game.
possible?
Yep.
That seems unreal to me. Like, it's just like the idea that
But-
like there's a move out there in chess that just hasn't been done is like.
Because you really think about it, it's not really a knight just magically transforms and does a different completely out of the blue move. It's just there's so much data behind every single game. If you looked up a basic line of chess, like just a game you played,
Yeah.
there's 100% data that somebody else has played the exact same moves you have. Like, same with your opponent. In their game, at the time, there was no recorded history of his move. So, the board state being the same and the move he made to get an advantage. Kind of cool though. Guy was a smart dude. Well, smart at chess. Probably smart at other stuff, but he was a prodigy. Crazy now, because like, there's a lot of prodigies coming up in chess, and they're teenagers and kids. They make grandmaster status.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? Every candidate master right now, the ones competing to play against the world champion,
Yeah.
or at least for a title.
Yeah.
I think 90% of them were all prodigies as children. Like, there's one guy who's 18 years old or 19. All these guys are like at the age of 12, or at least before they hit adulthood, hit Grandmaster. I think there's one guy in there right now who, yeah, Geary, like, pretty young, isn't he?
I would have no idea.
He's a Dutch player. Oh, he's our age, 26. Who was it? There's another dude in here who's really young.
Thank you.
Was it the Chinese player? Incredible thing is, all these guys are pretty, like, mid-20s.
Yeah. It's just like, 'cause how long has chess? Chess has been around for a hot minute, hasn't it? Like, it's been
Hot minute, yeah.
I don't even have a fucking backpack. Jesus Christ. What do I have? Fucking... the idea that there's a version of chess where you get to make one move a day, I don't know.
Here I go.
That's insane to me.
I mean, it's pretty snazzy. Cause like, I mean, I guess it was a popular format for like more casual and like in-depth play. Cause you'd really analyze lines of play. Cause it helps you develop develop your foresight, essentially. That's what that game was, the game format. So usually there's the format where you just play. You're within a time period, and there's the other format is where there's a time period before you move, so you're outside that time period, that time bubble. You couldn't move before before the time has elapsed to give you and force you the time to actually evaluate all your moves. So you're able to look like 5-10 steps ahead, essentially, or come up with like avenues of how to win.
Like, believe me, I understand the idea of what it's doing, but it's just like...
That's a much higher level play.
Oh, it is designed for higher level play, okay.
Yeah. And it's designed for like people who know what they're doing.
Fucking just imagine like analyzing like the whole like 9 yards.
Jesus Christ! This guy got a 95.9% accuracy.
Hold on.
How do you get that high of an accuracy?
In what? Sorry?
In chess, so there's an engine built into the chess website I've used to play,
Yeah.
and the engine bases your accuracy, like your moves. That you can analyze your entire game, and it'll give you an accuracy point to how in line you were to the best moves calculated by the machine. And this guy has a 95.9% accuracy.
That's impressive.
That is hella impressive. And this is against another Grandmaster at the Candidates tournament. I'm sure everyone up there. The other guy apparently the other guy made 2 mistakes and it dropped his accuracy and he ended up losing because of those 2 mistakes and the guy capitalized. But 95.9% accuracy to a machine. So this is what a machine would have done for the best move possible every single move.
Yeah.
He's only got 4% off.
Rings moving.
And sometimes the machine's accuracy is also based on its own calculations, so some ridiculous stuff. But, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy number.
Care package coming in.
Bam, there goes a boozle.
Getting shot at.
So he made a trade, hey?
Throw my grenade out. Throwing arc star.
Arcstar out.
Interesting. I guess with that style of defense, is he doing the dragon defense? Something?
Reloading. Enemy down.
But he's...
Reloading.
King gets that, forces the trade.
Imagine making a deficit push for the shield and just getting fucking locked outside of the arena.
Wait, mistake?
Evo shield here. Level 5.
Did he concede here?
Patching myself
I
up.
honestly
can't be the last
would be
move.
surprised if like it's. Wait, what? There's only 2 squads left. Huh? Whoa. Huh? Huh? Whoa. All right.
Oh, what? Our little Chinese guy conceded on that move. That's unfortunate.
Bamboozles for the foolsholes. It works, it rhymes.
Yeah, apparently this he's an East Indian guy of heritage, but he's
1 minute
from
rings not far.
he's Dutch, Netherlands. He's from the Netherlands,
Mhm.
but apparently he's really good and he's been
Rings not too far.
kicking all
45
the
left.
butts. What
I
are
see.
these standings? Nephilah.
So like, what's the average
Federation.
time of a pro game though?
On the clock. The ring's close. Bam!
Um,
Bam! Guess I'm running out of ideas.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Actually, I just don't know. I don't know the average time, because they do get time allotments increases. Because I think for this tournament they get 45 minutes for all their moves, or is it 30? Let's go down and check. Let's see how long this game goes. So he had 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Oh, the other guy beat him on opening preparation. Look! Oh wow, wow. 98.9% accuracy.
Okay,
Oh.
well, I just won a game, I guess.
98.9. That's 99% accurate. This motherfucker's 1% off from being a machine.